going to daisy chain these guys together and pay for it through the nose. I might have cut that a little too close for the Unimog. Wow, it's really lightning outside. It's starting to scare me. Aha, there we go. Hopefully he doesn't tip over the edge. Yeah, here we go. Knowing my luck, he would go right over, you know. Here's the road. This is what I was looking for. And we're going to head down to the point of sale. Make sure we get this guy behind us. There we go. Everything's looking good. I really like that Unimog. That's a pretty cool mod. I don't know, you guys, I know you were voting for the Land Rover. I also did buy a Land Rover. We're going to be bringing that back to the farm on our return trip here. So this is kind of a dual-purpose journey. I'm not only going to trade this stuff in, but we're also going to pick up our Land Rover. The only thing I don't like about the Land Rover is that it feels weird. Oh my gosh, I should just go to bed. It's the Clarendon, man. It's making me, like, totally drowse. It doesn't drive right, and I feel the same about the Unimog. The tractors feel real fluid in this game, and then the trucks don't. It's like you take your foot off the gas, and the truck it's almost like slamming on your brakes. The truck goes down to nothing. In real life, when you let go of the gas, the truck just keeps rolling, you know, until you press the brake. But the game trucks, it's like they just, as soon as you take your foot off the gas, they're braking, and I wish they would fix that. It's a definitely, I think, a physics thing, but it's also probably a pretty easy programmable fix. Like, you know, I guess, you know, trucks that have a manual transmission probably more likely to slow down when you take your foot off the gas a bit, but not totally. And I don't understand why that guy just disappeared. I hope he didn't get stuck, because I'm hearing the... Oh, no, he's still there. Okay. There he is. He's driving a little close to the edge there, though. Alright, so we're almost there. It's costing like $400 a minute. Those guys are expensive, man. You can see my money just rolling down there. But that's how it is. The cost of doing business. Sometimes you have to pay people. Hopefully nobody gets wiped out by the train. We're going to stop and wait until he catches up. And then approach with caution. No train that direction. No train this direction. And off we go. There's the Land Rover. Black. We'll drive that thing back. And so we're going to drop this off here. Boop. He's going to run right into that. Plow. And we're going to bash that thing in a little bit further. And drop that off and see if we can get both of them sold. Yep. And that should be enough to pay for our McHale bale wrapper. I am doing a mod spotlight on this, so you will have a video of this baler. I've already finished the video. I just haven't posted it yet. It's under baling technology. Fertilizers. It's different. Hold on. There, baling technology. And we have the McHale $65,000 infusion. Probably paid a little hair more for it than what we got back in our trade, but I think it's worth it. There she blows. So we're going to Well, isn't that nice? And this tractor's on the small end. It may not be able to pull it. I have a feeling we're going to have to use the case tractor with this baler because it's a heavy baler. But we have enough power to do it, so I'm not too concerned about it. And I may have to hop in the Land Rover. We're going to take the Land Rover home. Look at how little the Land Rover is. Yeah, I need to hop in this guy in. Start her up. Pull forward an inch. And you can see here just how big these tractors are. You don't realize how big a 190 horsepower tractor is until you see it parked next to a regular small car. I mean, look how big that thing is. Tractors are just huge. And I remember because my friend has a plowing service, and I went out and videotaped the tractor operating. I'm like, man, this is just a giant John Deere tractor. And I'm like, what size is this thing? And he's like, oh, it's 125 horsepower. And I'm like, what? Like, that's it? It was huge. It was shocking to me that that's how small. It was one of the smaller tractors that they have, and it was giant. It was like, 6 feet off the ground. And so anyway, it's pretty neat. There we go. So we got the leaders, and we're going to drive our little Land Rover back. So I like the Land Rover. It is, once again, not perfect. It's kind of old-fashioned looking. Or dated, I should say. Like it looks like it came out of the 2013 version of the game, but hopefully they will all make it across safely. As I drive into the bushes, that means that they are going to drive into the bushes. Whoops. Oh, boy. And they're going to get caught in traffic. I'm watching in the rearview mirror. Oh, come on, make it. Oh, okay, he made it good. And I'm sure our Mercedes-Benz has crashed at this point, so we need to take a look behind us and see what's going on. Do I got everybody? Yeah. The Benz is lost. He's just waiting to get hit by the train. A peanut sat on the railroad track. His heart was all aflutter. Around the bend came the 415. Toot toot peanut butter. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. How the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more? Alright, I should probably set my speedometer to a speed that is a little more realistic, so we'll go 25. And so it's 5:30 in the afternoon. We've gotten the entire field seeded and fertilized. Entire fields, all of them. So it's been a very productive day here on Animal Farm. Took like 30 episodes to get through it. But there you have it. So now we're going into the growing season. And we are going to have to wait about 5 days till harvest. But those days will go by quickly now because we're going to pretty much be just feeding the cows and then letting the time pass as the crops grow. What's the matter, Evelyn? I can't hear a word you're saying. If you want to talk to me, you got to come over here and talk into the microphone. How come you can't watch what? Naruto. You want to watch Naruto? I think it's a little violent and not... You can watch something on here if you want. Oh, no, I don't think so, honey. I don't think it's appropriate for you for an 8-year-old. What's Violet doing? She's watching what? I'm sad that our little fishies are dying, Evelyn. Are you sure those kids didn't do anything? What? No, it's not appropriate, honey. If Ryan and Seth are saying no, then the answer is no. Don't hit my knee out of anger. Oh my gosh. Get out of my face. You're making me angry. You're not the boss. Evelyn smacked my knee when I told her no. She gave me a crabby look and went, oh, smacked my knee. All right, we got all the farm people behind us. I don't know why they fall so far behind, but I guess I can't complain. They're going to fall way far behind coming up this hill because it's pretty dang steep. So we'll just wait for him here. So I'm saying a no break. That was no break. So we have the official British farm with a resplendent with a Mercedes-Benz and a Range Rover, or a Land Rover anyway, with a kangaroo symbol on the back. I don't think you find any kangaroos in mainland. Yes, in the UK. No, well, Australia's independent. They're not part of. Are they part of the UK? I don't think Australia's part of the UK. I could be wrong. If you're Australian and you know, leave a comment. If you're Australian and you know, leave a comment. Is Australia part of UK, or are they just on their own? If you're Australian and you know, leave a comment. I love YouTube. It's a place where I can be a dork and not be embarrassed about it. All right, so control. Actually, I'm still embarrassed, but I'm over it. Oh, no. Okay, we just turned this into a big mess. Go home. Your services are no longer needed. Yeah, there's a little dirt on the truck, I know. Alright, so we're done with this for the day. Control Y. Maybe we're done. Well, maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. I think we are. We need to park the McHale Fusion 2. So this is a cool bale wrapper mixer. Thank you for... I can't remember. I think it might have been Creatus who... Kyle who passed this on to me. Once again, Kyle, I apologize. For all of you who were commenting to me on Steam today and yesterday, I was sick and drugged. I was on a lot of Claritin trying to clear up my nose from running, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like talking to anybody. I was kind of feeling spaced out. So if you were like, hey, can you play? And I'm like, you're like, hey, are you there? And I'm no response. Well, it's because I wasn't feeling well. And you guys I just want everybody to know, if I'm on Steam or if I'm on YouTube or whatever and you see me and I don't respond, it's not because I'm trying to be mean. It's probably because either something is going on, I've got kids in the background, or I'm just not feeling well or whatever, or I'm tired, or I'm listening to Bible study. There's a myriad of reasons why I don't answer. I try to stay online on Steam in case like an emergency happens and somebody needs to get a hold of me, but I get a lot of people that are like, you know, there's probably a good 20 or 30 people where I get messages all day, every day from everybody like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? So it's not a problem. If I can answer, I will. If I don't answer, though, don't feel bad. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just that there's a lot going on and I don't always have time to answer everybody. So don't feel bad. I'm not picking on you or nothing, or just trying to ignore you. But that means that there's something else going on. Usually if I have time to talk, I will talk. So you can always feel free to leave me messages, and if I don't respond, it's just because I'm busy doing something else. All right, so we're going to run down to the cow portion of the farm. I do like the inside view. Now, the steering wheel looks terrible. It's awful looking, but I like the way the tire sits on the front of the truck. It gives you a frame of reference and kind of feels like a real Range Rover would feel. And it's kind of a bouncy ride inside. I do like this truck. It is good. But I hate the gas pedal like that. Like, you have to stay on the gas pedal. When rolling downhill, it runs like I don't know. Definitely like a manual transmission, but like a manual transmission with the diff locks on. The only way I know how to explain it. I probably should close. Yeah, whatever. I am going to feed the cows some more. Coon. Hi, cows. All right, so we're going to... And I think we can do double duty. I think we can put 2 of each in here because it holds quite a bit of stuff. Wouldn't it be cool if we could just grind the bales? Like, I think in real life you're supposed to be able to do this, like where you just put this thing on the bale and it chews it up and sucks it in, but it doesn't work in the game. Oh well. Look out, Bessie! Wow, she's brave. She passes right through my invincible cows. Now, in real life, I think the cows would probably be a little bit afraid of a forklift running around the yard. I don't think they would like it too much, but in the game, they don't seem to mind it. So we're just going to do lots of feeding today. Now, this thing is a little bit short for this. Put her in there. There we go. One silage, one straw, and one hay. I got my cow in the barn and she's hanging around. Whoops. What's the matter, Evelyn? Are you sad about not being able to watch Naruto? Naruto? They said you're a baby? We act like you're a baby? To need your diaper. Suck your thumb. Ow. Evelyn. Baby yes, bully no. Why are you talking like a baby? I don't make you feel like a baby. I think there's a difference between a kid watching a really super violent cartoon. You probably shouldn't be watching it. The answer, Mark, and if Mark and Ryan say no, then the answer is no, honey. Sorry. You want what? Oh, poor child. You can watch something down here. Why don't you watch My Little Pony? Did you know you are my very best friend? No, I want you to watch My Little Pony because it's awesome. My Little Pony's awesome. My Little Pony, pony, pony. Whoops. Well, you want more watermelon? Isn't there any left?
Yeah, but no.
Well, just eat the one that's... shiz. Yeah, I guess. I guess so, Cha. Cha's sad. I don't know that this is going to fit. Hey, can you bring me a roll of toilet paper, Ryan? My nose is running like crazy. We're out of toilet paper. Well, we need to go to the store then. Crap, how are we going to do that? Shoot. How do we run out of... Well, I know how we ran out of toilet paper. It's because, I probably wasted some of this stuff, and that's not good. Oops. Let's see how it's probably 66. Yeah, see, that sucks. So I should not have put... That extra bale just got wasted. You should really only put 2 in. This one doesn't have the capacity that the other one has. Look at all that they ate. They ate so much already. That sucks. So we're just going to park this over here. We're just going to keep feeding these cows, folks. It's going to be like a cow feeding marathon. I think In reality, we probably need to be a little bit lower. I think is how you're supposed to do this. And I think those bottom spikes aren't supposed to go through anything. They're supposed to go underneath the bale. But it's just it's too hard to do. It's really hard to do that. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be right there. Oh well, it's gonna fall off the end. There's one. Whoa, belch. I'm going to have to make more hay tomorrow. It's crazy how fast you go through this stuff, man. But once we get to 6 days, I remember somebody was asking me on my channel recently, like, how many times do you have to feed them before you get 6 days worth? And I was like, a lot. Like, I remember, I think for my 400 cows on the other farm on Westbridge, the multiplayer game, it took 3 of us like 2 hours to feed the cows for 6 days. It took forever. Like, we were just baling and putting stuff in, or actually just loading these feeders. That was all we were doing, was feeding them, and it took forever. So that's what we want. We want 66 because we have silage and hay mixed in together. And I think if we go to if our status screen tells us, somebody told me how to do this. It's I, and then it's control. It's equals. So it's alternate 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to see, we're not fattening. Crap. No. Maybe. There we go. Cows owned. Okay, so the plus and minus keys are what do this. We have 200 cows owned. We have feeding through mixed ration. Feeding through. Let's see. The water fill level is 45%. Yeah, we've only put 6% of the food that we need in for 7 days. 6%. So if that tells you anything, I mean, we are a long way away from having these cows fed all the way, and we probably are not going to hit it with this amount. It's going to be a continual thing, but they have enough food, but it's like not even 1 day's worth of food. That's crazy talk. We're getting liquid manure, so that's good. I don't know where we picked that up. I think there's a spigot around here somewhere that has that. We can use that for, I think you can use liquid manure for the fertilizer at the El Chape. And no, we have no regular manure because we don't have straw. And that 22,000 is probably our messed up ration that we just did, so it doesn't count towards the total. But we have happy cows, and that's what counts. That's what we're looking for, is the 100% happy cows. And now we need a white bale. Oops. Grass-fed. Remember in America, like, you know, it's like, it's a big thing to be corn-fed, you know, it's always, you always see that, like, corn-fed. But now we know better. Corn is actually not good for cows. I don't know that it's bad for cows per se, but it's supposedly, they need the grasses to eliminate E. coli. It neutralizes it, from what I understand. I could be totally wrong about this. Once again, I'm not a biologist. But it's my understanding that cows, the way that their stomachs work, if they don't have grass, they can get E. coli. And actually having just a couple days of them eating grass eliminates the E. coli from their system. So when they get it, then they poop it out, and we eat it, and we get sick and die. So Equal eye is good for everybody. Yep, we got mixed ration going in. Okay, so 8%. So we've hit 30,000. Oh, 396,000. Wow. So this is going to take a long time, folks. Like I said, this is what I was talking about. It takes a long time to get these cows fed, and we knew that. But you have to do a lot of trips. So whoever was asking, yes, it's going to be many, many trips before you get this to the point where they are completely fed up for a week. Now, the nice thing is once you hit that, then you only have to feed them a little bit each day. You don't have to do like hours and hours of this, but it does. They eat, and they take a long time to keep fed. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and continue feeding these cows. I know you guys have been on for quite a while. Hopefully I've got enough for 2 or 3 episodes before I leave for Michigan. I may... I was going to say I might record from the road, but I don't have anything set up for that on my laptop yet. So we'll have to see what happens. If I have time this week, I will prep the laptop for that kind of stuff. But I don't think I'll even be able to upload, so it's probably not going to matter. So be patient with me. There probably will be a lull in videos here in a week or two because I'll be out of town and then I'll be working weekends. So pretty much I'm going to be gone and then working. So when I'm in Michigan and stuff. So just be patient. There'll be more videos. I know you guys are going to get antsy though and be like, hey, where's American Truck Simulator? Hey, where's, blah, blah, blah. Where's this? Where's that? And I'll be like, I'm busy. So just be patient with me. All right, guys. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you on my channel. Like I said, this is all that's going to be happening for the rest of the night. So the next time we see you, I'll probably be done doing this, and we will pick up for the evening and go through the night and watch the crops and see what changes and go from there. So have a good night. Talk to you soon. See you on the farm.